Hey everyone, my name is Matt and welcome back to the farm. We got some finishing touches to add to a project that we started a while back, and it needs to get finished up so we can put it in use this upcoming week. But before we do that, I just want to show you something. Isn't that a thing of beauty? I really wish you could smell it too. It has an aroma coming off of it that is just something else. It's really strong. So we used to have 3 of these lilac trees. There was 2 more down between this one and that telephone pole, and things have happened to them over the years and we end up having to yank them out. This one here has got kind of a funny story. You would think that this one would be one that wouldn't have survived. When I was about 11 or 12 years old, I was out here mowing the yard on an old wheel horse lawnmower, and I come whipping around the corner, not paying attention, and I ran right smack dab into it. Now, mind you, this tree was a lot smaller back then, and this was almost no match for that wheel horse lawnmower. And I don't know how, but I did damage the main trunk coming out of it a little bit, and we pretty well expected it not to survive, but it did. It survived, and it looks like it's thriving. Thing is huge. Well, let's go see what the baby broilers are up to. Well, these little guys are about ready to go outside. They're starting to lose their little baby fur and starting to feather out a little bit. This is the batch that I lost better than half of. I'm guessing this is one of the survivors because he's a little further along than, say, some of the other ones. But they're going to be going outside this weekend. I got another batch of chicks coming mid next week, so I got to make room for them. So now that we got to look at the baby chicks, now I'll show you the task at hand. We need to finish up this pasture box. So just a quick recap on this pasture box. It measures 12 foot long, it's 10 foot wide, 24 inches high. It's made out of 1x3 rough cut lumber, with the exception of the stringers along the bottom. Those are made out of pressure treated deck board. I bought 1x6s, ripped them in half, so that way anything sitting on the ground is pressure treated, rot resistant. Rot resistant is today's standards. So to get this thing finished up and get it ready to use, I got all the rest of the materials: the steel siding, the hardware cloth, and the poultry netting for this box. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a 2-foot hardware cloth around the outside edges. Now, because I got 2 15-foot rolls, the logical thing to do is start in the middle and work my way around. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start right here in the center and see about fastening the front half here. Now that I got it fastened down on that end, I want to pull this tight, as tight as I can get it, and make my corner. Now I'm going to go a little bit beyond where I think it needs to be to overlap with the tin, just to make sure I don't end up with a gap. So I'm going to end up cutting this probably back in here somewhere. Now one thing you'll notice is these staples don't go into this rough cut lumber very easy. That one made a liar out of me. That one went in pretty good. But most generally, they don't go in that easy. Goes into this pressure treated lumber much easier. Well, we got that half done. I'm going to try to get this half done. It is starting to rain, so hopefully we can get this done before it really starts to rain too much. There, get that out of my way. Well, we got the hardware cloth on all the way around. It's not the prettiest right here, but it'll work. So I think that's where we're going to stop for today. It's starting to rain a little bit harder, and quite frankly my back's a little sore from being bent over so long hitting those staples in. So we'll pick this up tomorrow. Alright, I got 5 feet measured out. So let's take our straight edge, mark it down through here. So now I got the tin laid out for the front half of the box. It's covered by tin. That tin was cut to the right dimension. I'm going to try something a little bit different than what I did on the other box. So the original pasture box has 4 stringer boards that run side to side on the lid, and they sit right on the pasture box. Those side to side stringers are tied together by 2 stringers that run front to back. So I think what I'm going to try to do is, instead of putting the side to side ones in, I'm just going to put 2 stringers in front to back and see how that works. So first thing I got to do is get a pretty good idea how long these stringers need to be. I'm going to say 64 inches. So we'll mark 64 inches. Square it up. There's one. Now let's see how long this piece is. We'll be able to cut just a little bit off, 64 inches. Well, I got my stringer boards in. Hey, it's pretty stiff. Get her drug in place. Looks pretty good to me. Well, let's see if this works kind of like the other one does. Not bad. I gotta put a few more screws in it, but other than that, looks like we're pretty good. Think that's good enough. Well, the box is just about ready to be put in service. We got our chicken wire laid across the top. There's two 3-foot panels here. I got a board ran down the center where the joints for the two panels come together. I got another board about 8 inches apart from the end here for where the 5-gallon pail sit for the Poultry drinker that we're going to be using. Got grab handles front and rear so we can pick the box up and move it around. So that's about it. All we really got to do is get the Poultry drinker ready to go. And what we have in this box is our Poultry drinker. I ordered this from Hogslat, same place I got the last one. Had good luck with it. Had good luck doing business with them, so I figured I'd buy another one from them. Well, I got this Poultry drinker put together, I think, correctly. It's a little bit different design than the other one that I have. The instructions were no help because they're not even in English. I don't know if you can read that. Might be able to, but I can't. So I went by the pictures and trying to figure out how it goes together, so hopefully it works. Well, we got the Poultry drinker installed. The only thing left I got to do is get a 5-gallon pail. I got one around here somewhere, and drill a hole and fit this little rubber hose inside it. And then after we do that, fill the 5-gallon pail up. And then I'll probably have to adjust the flow valve on the drinker so it shuts off at the proper level in the bell assembly. So other than that, we should be ready to put broiler chicks in here. Well, I hope you found this video a little bit informative. If you're looking to build one of these boxes, this is how I did it. There's many different ways to build these pasture boxes, many different styles. So changing it up from this box to the first box, we'll see which one I like better. Only time will tell that story. By the time this video comes out, we have hit 500 subscribers. As anybody that's been watching our channel knows, that's been a goal of mine. So I really appreciate and thank everybody that has. So now I'm going to take that to the next level, and I'd like to hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, please do. That'll help us out tremendously, and we can only do that with you. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you next time.